Hey everyone! Welcome back to this budget tracker series. In our last video, we covered an overview of all the tabs. Now, we're going to dive deep into each one, starting with the net worth tab. So, here we are, looking at the net worth tab. Right at the top, you'll see your net worth and the total amount in SGD. This number right here, this is your complete financial picture. Your total assets minus your liabilities, all in Singapore dollars. As you update your balances throughout this tracker, this number will automatically update to show you exactly where you stand. Now, let me walk you through how this tab is organized. You'll notice there are 4 columns: Section, Accounts, Initial Balance, and Current Balance. The initial balance column is where you'll enter your starting point, the balance of each account when you first set up this tracker. Think of this as your financial baseline. The current balance column is where the magic happens. This will automatically update based on the transactions you log in your cash flow tabs. So you set it up once and the tracker does the work for you going forward. Let's start with the SGD section. Here, you'll see it's divided into 4 categories: debit, credit, e-wallet, and cash. Debit accounts, these are your bank accounts like DBS, or in this example, Bank 2, 3, and 4. This is where you'll list all your saving accounts, checking accounts, and any other debit accounts. Credit, this will show as negative numbers because they're liabilities, money you owe. So if you owe $1,000 on a credit card, you'd enter it as negative 1,000. E-wallet. This is for your digital wallets like GrabPay, Payla, or any other mobile payments you use. And cash, for tracking physical Singapore dollar cash you have on hand. The structure then repeats for USD and PHP. Each currency has the same categories: debit, credit, e-wallet, and cash. Below that, you'll see the insurance investment section. This is where you'll track your investment accounts, stock bonds, insurance policies with cash value, CPF, or anything that's building wealth for you long term. And finally, cash and other currencies, where you can track foreign currency holdings. You enter the amount in the original currency, and the sheet automatically converts it to SGD equivalent. Alright, now comes the fun part. Let's customize this tab with actual account information. I'm going to walk you through an example of how I do it. So first, let's replace account names. Let's replace this generic account names with actual accounts. See where it says bank account 1? I'm going to click on that cell and change it to my actual bank account name. Let's say I have a DBS multiplier account. So I type that in. Next, I also have a POSB savings account. So I'll replace bank account 2 with POSB savings. Then just keep going down that list. Maybe you don't have 4 bank accounts. That's totally fine. We'll deal with that in a moment. For credit card, same thing. Replace credit card 1 with your actual card. For example, DBS Women's Card. And credit card 2 is OCBC 365. Whatever you have, put the real name in there. Do the same for your e-wallets. I use GrabPay, so I'll replace e-wallet 1 with GrabPay. And I also use Payla, so I'll replace I'll paste e-wallet too with Payla. And I'll include Shopee Pay as well, as I use that a lot. Shopee Pay. Now, here's where you need to have your homework ready. Because for each account, you're going to have to enter the current balance in the initial balance column. Let me show you. For my DBS multiplier, let's say I have $5,000. I'll click on the initial balance cell and type 5,000. For my POSB savings, maybe I have 2,500. So I'll enter that. And then for my credit cards, it's important to note that these are liabilities. So you need to enter them as negative numbers. If I owe 800 on my DBS Women's Card, I'll type negative 800. Then for my OCBC T65, let's say I owe 1,000. So I input a negative and then 1,000. Continue this for all your accounts, e-wallet and cash. Also notice that when I input a positive amount, the text turned green. But when it's a negative amount, it's color red. This format applies to the entire sheet, so you'll know if it's a positive or a negative amount. If you have USD or PHP accounts, scroll down and do the same thing. Replace the account names and enter the balances in the appropriate currency. If you don't have accounts in these currencies, don't worry, we'll hide those sections in a bit. I actually offer different versions of this tracker with various currency combinations. Maybe you only have SGD and USD, or maybe just SGD, or maybe you have THB or IDR. Head over to my website to see what's available. If you can find the currency combination you need, just send me an email and I'll see what I can do. For the insurance/investment section, list each investment on its own line. Let me show you some examples of what you might include here. Let's say I have a Pru-Life portfolio. I'll type Pru-Life in the accounts column and then enter its current market value, let's say 15,000. And then I also have an AIA insurance policy with cash value of 12,000. And then also, perhaps I have a cryptocurrency holdings. I could add crypto portfolio or Bitcoin with the current value in SGD, let's say 5,000. Each investment or policy gets its own line with its current value. This way you can track how your wealth building accounts grow over time. If you have cash in other currencies, scroll down to that section and I'll show you a few examples on how you can use this. Let's say I have 300 Australian dollars in cash at home. I'll find the AUD row and enter 300 in the initial balance column. The sheet will automatically convert this to SGD for you. And then also, let's say I have 50,000 Japanese yen left over from my trip to Japan. I'll enter 50,000 in this row and it will convert automatically. Also, I have Malaysian ringgit, 500 Malaysian ringgit. I'll enter that now. So you can do this for any currency listed. EUR for Euro, NZD for New Zealand dollars, or any other foreign currency you're holding. Just enter the amount in the original currency and the tracker does the conversion to SGD for you. If you find that the currency that you need isn't in here, you can just add it here and follow the format for the formula in the cell. Now, what about all those extra rows you don't need? Here's the golden rule. Never delete rows. Always hide them instead, because deleting rows can break the formulas in this tab and in other tabs as well. Let me show you how to hide rows in case you don't know it yet. Let's say I only have 3 debit bank accounts, but there are 4 rows. I'll right-click on the row number for bank account 4, then I'll select hide row, and boom, it's gone. It's gone from view, but it still exists in the spreadsheet. So all our formulas stay intact. Do this for any account types you don't use. For example, you don't have any PHP accounts. You can hide that entire section, just like this. But what if you need more rows? Let's say you have 5 credit cards, but there are only 3 rows. But first, it's important to note that always insert new rows between existing rows within the same section, never at the very top or bottom of a section. This is crucial for keeping all the formulas working properly. So if I need to add a 4th credit card, I'll right-click on the row number for credit card 3, which is within the credit card section. Then select Insert One Above. This creates a new row between credit card 2 and credit card 3. A new row appears, and now I can add my 4th credit card. Notice how it's still within the credit card section, grouped with the other credit cards. The same principle applies to any section. If you need more bank accounts, insert between existing bank account rows. If you need more e-wallets, insert between existing e-wallet rows. Always keep new rows within their proper section. Also, important note, when you add rows here in the Net Worth tab, you'll also need to add corresponding columns in the cash flow tabs to maintain the formulas. Don't worry, there are instructions in those tabs that I'll cover in future videos. Alright, once you've entered everything, look up at the top. Your total amount in SGD should now show your actual net worth. Pretty cool, right? And over on the right, your summary section will show your totals in SGD, USD, and PHP, plus your totals with and without investments. One last thing. See how some of the text is in blue? That's just to highlight what needs to be customized. Once you're done, you can change those to black if you want. Just select the cells, change the font color, and you're good to go. And that's it. You've now set up your net worth tab. This is your financial baseline. From here, as you log transactions in your cash flow tabs, your current balance column and your total net worth will update automatically. You'll be able to see your wealth grow over time, all in one place. In the next video, we're going to explore the Annual Overview tab, where you'll get a bird's eye view of your financial trends throughout the year. That's where you'll really start to see the bigger picture. For now, you've just completed the foundation of your financial tracking system. You now have a clear snapshot of all your accounts and assets in one place. This is your starting point, your baseline for building better financial awareness. With this tracker, our goal is that you'll take an important step toward becoming a more intentional and informed steward of your money. You can download the SGD only, SGD PHP, or SGD PHP and USD versions of this tracker through the link in the description. Thanks so much for watching.